Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm here to bring you even more Batman and Superman news. God help us. So yeah, basically, uh, basically three new, well not new, but three actors have been hired for this new, for the new Batman versus Superman movie, which is not gonna do good, in my opinion. And yeah, basically, all that is known is that their characters, who they'll be portraying, is not known, and they're apparently not even in the DC universe. They're completely new characters. They're not remixes of any old characters. No, they're not a turn on any new characters. They're completely new characters introduced into the DC universe. So yeah, let that sink in for a moment. Why? Why? God. Okay, so the three, and before I even start, I'm kind of also pissed off as to who they even hired, and you'll see why in just a second. They've hired Holly Hunter, Callan Mulvey, and Tao Okomoto. Let me say, let me let you guys think in that too. Do you guys understand the error in this casting call? Please, someone tell me. Do you guys understand the error in this casting call? I mean, because I understand it. I don't know if you guys understand it, but there's an error in this casting call. Okay, I'm just gonna say the error. The error is that Callan Mulvey and Tao Okomoto have both been hired for this movie. Now, some of you may be, well, that's not an error, they're hired because they're good actor. He's a good actor or actress, they're good, whatever. Here's the error. They're previously they were both in Marvel movies, DC's opponent. Callan Mulvey, he's in the new Captain America movie. He plays a SHIELD agent who has a big role in the movie. And Tao Okomoto, she's in the Wolverine or Wolverine 2, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Holly Hunter, I don't think she's been in any Marvel movies. I'm positive she's not been in any Marvel movies. But now you see the error. Why? Why? Okay. So we've already expected bad casting just from right about every aspect of this movie. I think the only two good actors who have a somewhat respectable role so far are Jeremy Irons as Alfred and Henry Cavill as Superman. After that, the casting has been shit. I mean, Ben Affleck as Batman, Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and I have these three. The characters are not known. They're not in the DC universe. So who they will portray, I have no idea. Whether they're going to be portraying enemies or protagonists or whatever, I have no idea. There's no info on that except that they're not in the DC comics. They're completely new characters. The only other thing we know besides this S is that Holly Hunters was specifically asked for her particular role. There's no second option. It was either her or no role type of thing. That's the only other thing we know about that. So yeah, I really don't know how I feel about this casting call, but I really don't like it. Mostly because we don't know who they're gonna portray, and two of the people who they hired, Callan Mulvey and Tao Okomoto, have previously been in fucking Marvel movies. So yeah. Now this isn't gonna be a rant, cause there's really nothing to rant about except two Marvel actors switching to DC. But besides that, I don't know what role they're gonna play. So I don't know how big the role is gonna be. We don't. That's another thing. We don't know except for Holly Hunter's, because she may be a big role considering she was specifically asked for it first. There's no second option type of thing, so she may have a big role. But the other two, um, we don't know how big the role is, so it might be like a bystander type of thing, or like a like 2 second role. So we don't know how big the roles are gonna be. So I'm not gonna rant yet until we get more information on their casting, whatever's more info on that. Like who they're gonna play, how long they're gonna be in the movie, and protagonist, antagonist, whatever the case is. So yeah, I am a little bit pissed off, but not entirely as to rant on for about 20 minutes or whatever the case is. I'm a bit angry, but I'm still cool. So yeah. What are your thoughts on? Sorry for the noise. What are your thoughts on these actors being added to the Batman vs Superman roster, casting, whatever? Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? And what are your thoughts on the fact that they're going to be portraying new, never before seen or heard of DC Universe characters? What are your thoughts on that? And what are your thoughts on two Marvel movie actors switching over to DC? What are your thoughts on that? And yeah, that's basically it for now. Remember to comment below, subscribe. I also do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic reviews. And besides that, I also review trailers, action figures, and casting calls and all this stuff. Give me my thoughts on that. And besides that, remember to share on Facebook, Twitter, or MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it. This is Daniel Mart signing off.